Hey team, it's me, Nurre in the house. Okay, but for real, like this is my house. Welcome to my home. My dogs are running around. I'm sure they'll bark at some point in the middle of this video, but I just wanted to check in with you guys and let you know, I mean, haven't made a lot of contact with you. Some of you I've been talking to, but, oh, there they go. There are the dogs. So I just wanted to make a couple things really clear because I know that you guys, there's lots of emotions happening right now. First things first, I'm still funny, even in quarantine. So I know that you guys were really concerned about that. I just want to lay it on the table. I'm still friggin' hilarious. I laugh at all my jokes. My dogs sometimes laugh at my jokes. So there's that. Second thing, we're still in school. So those of you that are on the, yeah, we're on a 3-week vacation high, we're not. So we're definitely still in school, and definitely there's still assignments and expectations. A closed campus does not mean that school's done. So please make sure that you're checking in on Google Classroom, checking your emails, because that's kind of the only way I know how to talk to you. If you've got questions, I am doing Zoom office hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock. So if you've got questions or you're like, I can't figure out the email thing, which let's work on that. But if you've got questions that you want to talk to me about, we can definitely do that via this Zoom call or via this Zoom information. And then you and I can talk one-on-one. I'll post those passwords in Google Classroom so you have access to those. But for the most part, it's every Tuesday and Thursday at 10 o'clock. So if you've got questions or you're worried about something, or you're just like, hey, I miss Miss Nurre and she's freaking awesome and I would like to talk to her. Okay, I miss you guys. Like seriously. This week is pretty special because you only have to work on Monday and Tuesday. Let's go. On Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, obvious. And then Monday you also have off, which is very exciting. So use that time to spend with your family. Use that time to like center yourself and do something that like fills you up. That's socially distant. And take care of yourselves. If you've got missing assignments, it's a great time to make that up. Although any time at this point is a great time to make those types of things up. So yeah. On a more serious note, I just want to say a couple of things. First and foremost, this sucks. I know it sucks. Some of you guys, when we left, I was like, yeah, online high school might be a real possibility. And you guys were like, yes, I can't wait for it. And now you're like, oh my gosh, can we please go back to friggin' school? If my mom tries to homeschool me one more time, I'm gonna flip and lose my mind. I get it. Like, I get it. My dogs are like, hey, when are you leaving? Like, are you going back to work anytime soon? They're like, we've gone on 10 walks today and we're done. Tap out. We're out of here. Grieve the loss. A lot of you guys like can't do your spring sports right now, or there's some major event, or you missed prom, or something exciting in your life. I get, I've had a lot of things canceled as well. Like, we're all in this together and we're all understanding how frustrating this is and how difficult this is for everyone. So I get it. So take the time to grieve, take the time to feel that loss, because those are real emotions. Allow yourself to be angry, allow yourself to be sad and scared and frustrated and pissed off and super happy. Like, I mean, it's kind of fun to like wake up and realize that I can just wear my pajamas to work every day. That's been pretty fun. So yeah, I did this for you today, you guys. All this. Dressed up. Yeah, look out for that. But if you're like me, you've got a ton of feelings and you're starting to shout them at your neighbors or the squirrel across the street, and nobody's having it. So do what you need to do to take care of yourself. Here are a couple steps that you can follow to help keep yourself sane during this time, because these are things that I've been doing to kind of work on myself. Number one is limit your social media input. It's ironic that we have all of this social connectivity, and yet it's also the bombardment of all of this information that is not helpful or healthy in a lot of cases. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. So take some time, put your phone away, do something fun, like dance in your pajamas in your living room. Yeah, that would be fun. Is anybody doing that besides me? Just me? Okay, great, glad we had this talk. Number 2, set up a designated workspace, okay? Make sure that there's a clear boundary. Those boundaries are so important, but there's a clear boundary between your work time, your school time, and your home time. It's very important to make sure that that's separate, wherever that can be, whatever that can be for you, so that you're not like, yes, I'm doing my schoolwork in my bed. And you're like, no, that's the place for sleeping, okay? And for scrolling through TikTok, all right? Not for doing homework. So just make sure that you have a very designated place for that. Put yourself on a flippin' schedule, okay? If you're like me, this quarantine has left your ADHD feeling very vulnerable, considering that there's no way to avoid all of the distractions in your world. So help yourself out, give yourself a schedule. I get that, like, we're struggling. Like, we're 4 weeks into this and I'm still struggling. So we're all trying to figure this out. Like, we're all figuring it out together. Just give yourself grace in, like, taking care of yourself, but making sure that you're still like, okay, I still have stuff that needs to get done. So that's good. Every day, I've also done this thing where I've asked myself these 4 questions. What can I create today? Whether that's maybe you create a TikTok video, write, journal, make an art project, clean something, tidy something that is like involves that creative side of your brain, because that's really important to exercise that in this time. How am I moving today? All right. It's really easy in this time to get like stuck and be like, I have to sit and I have to do the work and that's all I have to do. But maybe that means like you go up and down your stairs a couple times. I don't know. Maybe that means that you do pull-ups on your door frame because you're super badass like that. Maybe that means you walk around the block just like once. And maybe that means that you just like stand up out of your seat and sit back down and stand up out of your seat and sit back down and stand up out of your seat and sit back down. What am I grateful for? They've actually done research studies about this, you guys. Like, this is not a joke, okay? If you think like grateful thoughts and you have gratitude, it literally creates brain cells. I'm not joking. Like, this is science, you guys. I'm like, I don't know enough about science, but like I've seen the science to know it's real. Okay. I like watched a TED talk on it. So like I'm an expert. Let's be real. So here's my point. Make sure that you're being grateful for something that day. Whatever the case may be, whatever the situation, find at least one thing. If you can make like a full list, get it, like make it happen. But if you're like, I am thankful and grateful that today I woke up and I got out of bed, that's amazing. You rock that out of bed action, okay? You do it. How am I connecting with people today? What am I doing to intentionally connect with them? And I'm not saying like, oh yeah, I'm gonna scroll through Insta. Look, I know what everybody's doing today. No. I'm talking like intentionally build relationship with people and reaching out to people. Whether that's you write a letter, crazy town. You could make a phone call to somebody you haven't talked to in a while. Maybe you FaceTime somebody. Like you can get on Insta and like DM or IM. I don't even know anymore. Whatever they're called. You can, but find some way to reach out in an intentional way to someone else. You can also like email me, like whatever. Like I'd love to hear from you. Find me and like we'll talk. I miss you guys. And it's crazy to think that this thing could last a lot longer than we're anticipating. So find a way that connects with somebody intentional. Yesterday, my oldest dog and I had a 12-minute conversation. And like, it was really good. Like I cried in the middle of it. She was really responsive and she was just such a good listener in the midst of it. And I said, oh my gosh, Naya, thank you so much for your attention right now. And she was just like, are you gonna throw the ball? And I was like, yes. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself and make sure you're looking out for the things that are important to you and the things that fill up your bucket, because if you're not full, there's no way in heck you're going to study Romeo and Juliet with me, and there's no way in heck that you're going to be able to invest in other people. So look out for you. Your teacher has joined several social media pages and she is flippin' killing it, needless to say. All right, so I just want to make sure that's clear. So if you have TikTok, Instagram, or Twitter, I'm on them, okay? And I'm bored AF, so I've been posting a lot. So if you want to find it, it's just at Ms. Nurre, Miznurre, because I'm like cool. If you need just a little burst of funny for your day, or you want to connect, I'm going to be posting some videos about Romeo and Juliet and doing some of these like video blog type things. Let me know and follow me on those so you can stay connected in some kind of way. That's the biggest thing, is making sure that you're staying connected. So lots of information in this video, but I hope that it helps a little bit and you got to see my face. That's what's up. All right, everybody stay safe, stay healthy, take care of yourselves. Love you guys.